Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Grumzar. Jump right back into some Greg Tech New Horizons. Um, get you guys caught up real quick on what I've been doing here. Um, Leveled some land over here. Starting my cobblestone base. Went through and took a look at some quests that we're going to be doing. If you hit the little view mode over here on the left, a little eyeball, it'll actually allow you to view all the other additional quests in the area here. So I kind of was looking forward again, refreshing my memory on all the different quests that we got going on. So um, went and got some wood, found some coal, found a coal vein. So we got some coal and fired up all the coke oven bricks. So we got 104 of those. Um, After that, needed some leather from the cows. Did that. Got some cotton going for some string for the gloves. Need to make the pizza gloves to hold hot buckets of lava to put it into your tinker smeltery. So you need the gloves in order to get the lava, and then you build your tinker smeltery to do the iron tools, casts and bronze and brass and so on and so forth. So, but first we're going to go ahead and make the coke oven to get some creosote, to get some charcoal, to get us some torches, which, like I said, I found a coal vein already. So I have to actually craft up a bunch of torches already. If you use a stick and a piece of coal, you actually get 3 of them. Charcoal you only get 2, but that's actually still pretty good. Let's see here. Got a little bit of coal ore left here to go, so we can always just, all you do is just throw some wood down here in the bottom, smelt the coal ore, and then when you get the coal ore out, you pull it out, put it right back in place of where the wood went. It's pretty easy, pretty cut and dry. Let's go check on our cotton real quick. More cotton. Another really good quest line to follow is the food, fishing, farming, and cooking. I got lucky and I went and was exploring looking for coal veins. Found some salt, brown limonite, soapstone, and yada yada yada. Ended up just taking a little trip. I grabbed my bed and just took a little trip just exploring around. I found the village over here, which is where I got the wheat and barley and whatnot. These castle slash village areas are really good for grabbing a bunch of different vegetables all in one place, and wheat, just kind of get that started. So if you do happen to find yourself a village, just take everything from it. Potatoes and carrots and barley and so on and so forth, onions, whatnot. And also be on the lookout for Tinker's Construct smeltery, the seared blocks, bricks and whatnot. Make sure to grab those if you ever get over there. So after you get the bed, just take the bed with you. I know it's a little bit risky, but just take the bed with you. That way you can just travel, keep going as you're going along. Just pick up all the fruits and vegetables and all the Pam's Harvest Craft plants that you see, and just take them with you. And just you got a ton of variety of different foods that you can just bring along with you on your travels, so you don't have to keep running back to your base to cook stuff. You can just eat this stuff raw. Pretty good variety too. After you go through 20 different fruits and vegetables at 20 different foods, then you can start back over. So what I usually do is I'll eat 2 or 3 of one particular thing, and then move on to something else, 2 or 3 of that. I'll go through a rotation of about 20 of them, and then you can start back over. And then you don't have the diminishing returns. Really doesn't take too much of an effect. What I was getting at was I found that Village Castle, and I got all the barley and wheat. Put that together with a mortar and pestle, ground that down to flour. So you take the barley, turn it into flour, take the flour, mix it with a bucket of water, you get dough. Take the dough, just make a bunch of dough, because you got to make the baguette. From 3 pieces of dough, you get a baguette, and then you want to take the dough and make it into the bread shape, which is actually 2 pieces of dough. So you need to make 8 of these, which is 16. You need to make 8 of the baguette, 8 times 3. So you need plenty of dough, plenty of flour, and then you turn one of them into a piece of toast, and then you can start making sandwiches. And these sandwiches are really good. They fill up your hunger meter really well. So be on the lookout for wheat and barley to turn that into flour and dough. So that's where I was going with that. So let's go ahead and claim these quests. I was just waiting to claim these quests. I can kind of show you what was going on. Metal buckets. Metal buckets are great because you can put lava in them and then reuse them. I'm going to take the rolling pin because we can make a knife and a mortar, but we can't make a rolling pin yet. We can use that to flatten out the dough and make even a larger variety. Eggs are actually hard to come by. Sugar's pretty easy. Pumpkin, you got tons of pumpkins. Eggs are hard to come by because you got to follow chickens around. For some reason, I always struggle with that. So whenever I see eggs, just my personal preference, taking the eggs. That goes there. Throw this up here. Kind of started to separate different chests with different tools. I guess we could just throw all that in there. Alright, and then another quest line you want to pay real close attention to is getting around without dying. This is all your weapons and armor. So if you get plenty of leather, don't use your leather yet for the armor. Save your leather for the oven mitts, pizza gloves. So save your leather for that, and then you can come back and always do it later. And then make sure to do the bow quests, which is it's fairly easy. It's fairly straightforward. All you gotta do is just make each one of these, go down that quest and do the bow. Like I said, I usually hold off on the bow until I can get right to the crossbow, but to each their own. Grab some steak. Actually, I'm gonna grab some leather because we got plenty of steak, and we'll go plant some more cotton if we need to, which we probably will. Some more food, fantastic, and then we're gonna make 26 coke oven bricks, which is real easy to do. Throw this stuff in here real quick. Sorry. And leather. I want the leather in here with the string, the cotton. I think I have any string of cotton left over in there. So let's grab the hoe and plant this cotton. Sorry, told you I'm kind of getting organized, but it's sort of a lie. Alright. This is just too easy to do this here, so like that, and just keep that cotton going because you need a ton of string later on, mixed with the leather, with the woven cotton to do all kinds of different stuff. So I would just keep the cotton rolling. No big deal. Doesn't cost anything really. So alright, let's do some coke oven bricks. Pretty sure it just goes like this and like this. 27. Perfect. More food. Excellent. It's pretty easy to do if you can find some spruce and some jungle saplings. I think I got some spruce. I haven't found a jungle biome yet, I don't think, but it's pretty easy to do. And then all you need to do is process some charcoal. What to do with the creosote, just leave it alone for right now. And all you gotta do is just build your coke oven, and load it up with some wood. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. Pretty easy. What you want to do is hit F9 twice so you can see your chunk boundaries. Make sure that your coke oven is all within one chunk. As you can see, I built my my cobblestone fort all right within one 16 by 16 chunk. So coke oven, I like to put it in the ground. I like to do one of these maneuvers here. Pretty easy. So we'll just throw this down. This is your very first multi-block. Like I said, the only multi-block tip that I can really give you is make sure it's all within one chunk. It doesn't cross chunk border, so you don't want it to cross here to the left. You don't want it going back too far. And there we go. So that takes care of that. Oops. And then all you gotta do is load her up with some wood. I don't remember how much wood I had left over. That's plenty. Each one of these wood does turn into one charcoal. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and then you get creosote obviously out of it as well. It takes forever. I'll show you here. It takes quite a bit of time to turn one into one, but just get started, let it roll. Man, that day went by quickly. Oh, I can't wait, it's getting dark already. So let's go ahead and sleep, and then wait for charcoal, and then we'll see if we got enough cotton to make these pizza gloves. So I'm gonna sleep, and I will be right back.